AVC and Metal Fiends. How's it going? So, woke up, been listening to some thrash metal, decided I'd show my top 20 plus favorite thrash metal albums of all time. And a lot of these I've shown already, but this will be in one little video. So, I'm not going to put these in any particular order. Every one of these albums just are gems from start to finish, and that's how I'm going to do it. So, listening to some Forbidden Distortion in the background. I think this came out in 94, maybe 95, 96 or 97. Hell, I don't know. I've had this album for a couple of years. Absolutely love this album. Love Forbidden. Love their first two albums a little bit better than this, but this is not bad. It's good stuff. You can see that album cover. Yeah. So, thrash metal theme. Last video I showed a bunch of, I guess, new school death metal. But anyway, so I'll go on with this. Favorite thrash metal albums in no particular order. First one, everybody knows this. This is my favorite, one of my favorite thrash metal albums. I've showed this a number of times. Phenomenal album. Raise the Dead, Rock to the Core, There's No Tomorrow, Second Son, Hammerhead, Field of Fire, Blood, Iron, Kill on at Command, Overkill, Sonic Reducer. Show you the vinyl on this one. Fucking love this album. On this green. This album's been in my listening pleasure for over 30 freaking years now, and that never gets old. Yes, Overkill, Fill the Fire. Next one, my God. Hell Awaits by Slayer. I believe it's 1985 or 86. Can't remember. This favorite Slayer album of all time. Cannot beat this album. It's progressive thrash metal for them. Inner Sleeve. Pretty fucking sick. And it's in the orange variant. Absolutely phenomenal album. First Slayer I ever heard was actually South of Heaven. And then I think Decade of Decadence come out, and opening track on it is Hell Awaits, I believe. And love that track, love the intro, so I bought the tape and listened to that motherfucker over and over again. And this is hands down my favorite Slayer album of all time. Next one, one of my favorite German thrash metal bands, Death Row, Riders of Doom. Phenomenal death or thrash metal. Just from start to finish. Has kind of a creator vibe to it, to me. But just hands down killer freaking album. Variant on this one. Inner Sleeve. Blue. But yes. Favorite songs on this? This is too loud. Winds of Death is the intro, but Satan's Gift, Riders of Death, Violent Omen, Dark Tales. Can't go wrong with this one. Killer. Stick with the German thrash. My favorite Sodom album of all time is, and I wish I had this on vinyl, cannot find it nowhere. It's this gem right here. Sodom. Persecution Mania. Sorry, almost called it Code Red. But yeah, phenomenal album. I love the production on this album. Everything's so separated. Whenever I was sick. Whenever I'm sick, this is my favorite thrash metal album to listen to because it's so separated, so recorded well. Guitaring is awesome, and probably one of the best German thrash metal albums next to some Creator stuff, but killer. Favorite Destruction album, more German thrash. Eternal Devastation. Fucking goddamn. This freaking powerhouse of killer German thrash metal. Man, I can't. I've been listening to this album forever, and this is another one I wish I had on vinyl, but got on CD, so that's good enough for me for right now. Of course, can't have a thrash metal collection, favorite collection, without this beast right here, Exodus, Bonnet and Blood. Then my favorite Bay Area thrash, one of them. I believe it came out in 1985 or 86. Favorite songs on this are, and there was no, LS and Violence, Piranha, No Love, Lovers to Evil, Exodus, the title track, and of course the title track, Bonded by Blood. Fucking killer thrash metal. Let's see here. Another one. I'll show these. So, man, I love this. Artillery by Inheritance. Freaking phenomenal. Killer thrash metal. Has a kind of Andes vibe, but it's got a weird vibe to it. The riffs are outstanding with the variant. On Roadrunner. And their sleeve was this. Phenomenal album. This is a thrash metal album that I go to a lot. And I have this on the CD, but I just recently got it on this fucking vinyl copy, so killer. One of my favorite Sepultura albums. This is a thrash metal masterpiece, which is Schizophrenia by Sepultura. If I can get this out there. Yes. It's an absolute classic masterpiece. I believe this is a poster. Pretty killer. But my favorite tracks are just every one of them, but if I had to pick a couple, I'll pick a couple. From the Past comes The Storming. Can't read that, can't see it. Anyway, yeah, there's so many damn good songs on it. Troops of Doom. Just phenomenal thrash metal. Another one you can't not have, Testament's The Legacy in your collection. This is just one of the greatest thrash metal albums. One of the greatest. Love this album. Been listening to this since the first Testament album I actually heard was Practice What You Preach. And then New World Order, and then this one. And this one, whenever Over the Wall, that track and that guitar solo part in it comes in, god dang, raises the hair on your arms. It's phenomenal. Do or Die is another good one on here. Alone in the Dark, Burnt Offerings, The Haunting. Good God, this is just stacked. Favorite Nuclear Assault album is this Game Over. Yeah, I love the production on this. I love how the guitar tone sounds. Favorite songs on it. Oh man, Sin, Cold Steel, After the Holocaust, Stranded in Hell, Nuclear War. A lot of 80s thrash had a nuclear war thing because they all thought the world was going to end and they were pretty much protesting it. But Variants, Combat, Camo. Phenomenal shit. Fucking awesome. Nuclear Assault. My favorite Creator album. And I don't have, I want to have this remastered copy. Yeah, Pleasure to Kill. Good God. Favorite Creator album of all time. It's a phenomenal album. I'm not going to show you well, yeah, I will. I'll show you the vinyl, the inner sleeve. And it's just on black. That artwork on it. Phenomenal German thrash metal. Probably the best. The best out there. Pleasure to freaking Kill. My favorite, I got a bunch of Possessed, but this has got to be my favorite Possessed album. Beyond the Gates. Something about it. I really love this killer album. Most people don't, it doesn't seem like a lot of people talk about it. But on Combat, Camo, it's a absolute gem. I love the intro, how the intro sounds, the Heretic, March to Die, Phantasm, Beyond the Gates, the beats of the Apocalypse. Fucking phenomenal thrash metal. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful album. Look at that artwork. Favorite Razor album, Violent Restitution. Just this freaking in your face thrash metal. Not much more to say. It's a Canadian thrash band, and just wow, absolutely wow. This is one brutal ass thrash metal album. Violent Restitution, Razor, Onslaught, The Force. I think this is a British band. I've showed this in the last video because it's a cassette, but just absolutely love Onslaught's The Force album. Just freaking killer thrash metal. Excuse me. Yeah, this one's got Gene Hoglan in it, playing drums. Fantastic, brutal thrash metal. But Dark Angel, Darkness Descends. Oh yes, killer thrash metal. That does it for the CD, so on with the vinyl. If I can get it. Come on. Favorite Megadeth? Well, there's so many Megadeth. Right now, it's this one. He sells, but who's buying? And I've been listening to this something for years. Another one that just, the instrumentation on this and the intros, that's in its sleeve. The instrumentation and the fucking guitar work in this album. It's not really very fast. There's Capitol Records. But there's a nostalgia about this album. It's just so fucking good. Usually I'd probably pick Killing Is My Business, but I've been listening to this album a lot lately and I decided to throw it in this list. Yes. Megadeth, Killing Is My Business. Another thrash metal freaking gem. It's Toxic, World Circus. I'm not going to tell you what year it is. I can't remember. I think it's 89. Yeah, this one's Roadrunner. Favorite tracks on this is Heart Attack, Pain and Misery, World Chaos, Haunted Earth. Just phenomenal. It's on green. Killer. Look at that artwork. Phenomenal. Of course, every thrash metal list you'll see will have this. Kill 'Em All is my favorite Metallica album. I've been listening to this motherfucker forever. Another one of those ones. Clef Burton, one of my favorite bass players, and his bass work on this, in my opinion, is the best because there's a bass solo on it. But yeah, just on black. Just absolutely classic thrash metal. Kill 'Em All. This one, everybody, I don't see this one shown a lot. Hydrovane, rather Death Than False Faith. Kind of have a Slayer-ish kind of sound to it, but that opening track, Rabid or Crucifier, this is a fucking killer album. Love it. Can't see it very well. Artwork's kind of strange. But yeah, absolute classic. I'm gonna call this part one because I forgot to pull out a bunch of thrash metal. So my favorite top 20 thrash metal albums, part one, is this one. And I'll make a second one because I know I'm missing a bunch of shit. Yeah, so Hydrovane. Of course. Favorite Anthrax album is Fistful of Metal. Absolutely love this album. When I first heard it, I didn't care for it. It grew on me. Now it's my favorite because I just love the production. I love the vocals on it. I even love the cover, the Alice Cooper cover on this. But Death Rider, Metal Thrashing Mad, Death from Above, Howling Furies, Killer thrash metal. And here's the variant. That's awesome. And of course I'm listening to Forbidden right now, but this is my favorite Forbidden. Twisted into Form. Fucking goddamn. Forbidden is one of my favorite thrash metal bands. It's on Camo. But killer thrash right here, yes. And last but not least, Cider Heavy Metal Maniac, which I just got. But it has that raw thrashy sound that I fucking absolutely adore. Overkill's Feel the Fire, Metallica's Kill 'Em All. This one, good God, good shit. Anyway, yeah, that's my favorite thrash metal albums of all time. Listening to this in the background. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Showed a lot of stuff that a lot of people show, but it is what it is, and they're classics, and that's why people show them. Y'all have a good day. Peace out.